So here he is representing New Zealand and, of course, Nigeria. Enter the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. We've certainly enjoyed our time getting to know this young man in our fighter meetings. He has a high fight IQ. He's a thinking man's fighter. And obviously the physical skills jump off the film every time you watch.
Yeah, he's got it all. I mean, the guy has it all. And as you watch him walk to the octagon, he has a confidence and the air about him that many don't possess. He has always known he would become a champion of the world. He proved that he can do it. Now it's time to show whether or not he can do it again. Sometimes getting back is harder than getting there the first time. Let's see what Israel Adesanya can do to try to become the middleweight champion again.
And certainly the discipline, the motivation, all that stuff is still there. And there was a definite intensity to him here during fight week. We'll see if he can channel that into the desired result tonight. Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world. And he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio. They knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Dricus du Plessis.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, Israel Adesanya, as hot a prospect as has crossed into the UFC in years. He is known as an outstanding kickboxer, and as such, a lot of his UFC opponents are going to try to take him down. As his past victims will attest, that is a whole lot easier said than done. Adesanya's shot is blocked. Oh, slips and rips. There, somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, no, big left hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Big left hand.
These boys are going at it.
Oh, huge left. Oh, misses with the jab. Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all limbs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he landed the strike that he was looking for. Great block there.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? And a miss with the right hook. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Good takedown defense by Israel.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard. And
you don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You gotta think he's gonna continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds him.
A shot to the body, his opponent crippled, but not out yet.
Trying to use the poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Straight right is there.
Nice punch to the head. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand there from Israel Adesanya. You know, you worry so much, DC, about the kicking game. Sometimes you forget about those hands on Israel Adesanya. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Dricus du Plessis.
I mean, over and over, he's taking these strikes to the head.
Oh, heavy kick to the body. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Adesanya gets crushed with that hook. Takedown defense holds up.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight. Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Taking for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. All right, feet on the hips here. Du Plessis back in half guard. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
45 45 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, nice.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Du Plessis back in full mount, making all these shots count.
Time.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Head kick, oh, right hand gets up to block it. Head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Adesanya. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, it can end the night. That will land it right on the spot.
Unable to connect with the right hand there. Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
Fighter's committed to the head kicks. That one landed.
90 seconds to go. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood. Oh, look at that.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's drunk.
Gets back to his feet.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Final seconds of round 3. Right now they're separated. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch 2 men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted to take a step back. This is the exact type of fight they expected and the type of fight that they're delivering to the fans.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool.
You ready to fight?
He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. All right, so here we go. You can feel the...
Evade, stay at space. Great ground and pound by this man.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
He's in the mount. He's got to start throwing down.
Adesanya's in half guard.
Armbar, Tim.
Oh, it's tight. Well, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Adesanya. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Now the hammer fist here by Adesanya. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Israel Adesanya going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Ground and pound strike there now. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Nicely done. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Adesanya. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Adesanya going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Du Plessis back in full mount.
Massive shot from the top.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this.
Oh! And that will do it!
Oh my God!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 9 seconds of round number 5, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed champion of the world, Dricus du Plessis.
All right, so a lot of people thought the #1 contender was going to get it done tonight. Not the case, and still UFC middleweight champion of the world. And I think he wants to slow all of that roll when it comes to somebody taking his title.
Yeah, absolutely.